Hello class, my name is Samuelo. Something that I do very often, especially on my days off, is sleep late, therefore waking up late. This usually leads to severe unproductivity, knowing that my morning has been completely wasted. I feel like at a young adult age, a lot of us struggle with this, and this is something that must be completely avoided, especially if we are in the middle of a search to a path of success. Today, I would like to discuss and inform you about the consequences of sleeping late and basically wasting your day, like the next day after. I will explain how waking up later in the day disrupts your natural sleep cycle, energy levels, as well as increased stress and reduced productivity. A lot to go through. Firstly, I would like to discuss how waking up late in the day disrupts your sleep cycle and energy levels. In a website blog posted by the firm Buffalo, it is said that sleeping forces you to rush through your day, therefore leading to less efficiency and productivity. Irregular sleep patterns can lead to fatigue, grogginess, and difficulty concentrating throughout the day. To support this, the website also states how Dr. Stephen Reisman, a doctor of medicine, stated how waking up late may adversely affect memory, which is why you might feel groggy and very out of it. Therefore, you can make silly mistakes in either your workplace, at school, or just at home and just be very unproductive. These serve as severe consequences of a reduction in cognitive ability, which is basically how your brain functions. Moreover, from the website named Yours, we find out that there is a name for sleeping so late, as it is called Delayed Sleep Phase Syndrome, DSPS. Here it is explored how we can be mentally affected by waking up later in the day, as it means that we will lose a significant amount of daylight in our mornings. This is known to be problematic as most of us enjoy seeing the daylight. It encourages us to do better during the day. It's like a motivator. It powers us through the day. So without it, serious mental health problems can come into place. This probably derives from the idea that when you wake up late, you already feel behind. Because when you look outside and you don't see sunlight, that initial worry starts to sink in of you don't have much of the day left and it's been wasted. And this carries on throughout the day to the point where you just know that it's not going to be productive and it's going to be all down to you. And this also leads to a significant decrease in concentration because you think this way, and just your mental state is completely deprived. Secondly, waking up late in the day leads to excessive stress, anxiety, and an overall negative mood. From the website titled Manipur Hospitals, it is said how when you wake up late, you can experience anger, irritation, and stress. Waking up late often means rushing through the day, skipping breakfast, or feeling very behind on tasks, as mentioned before. This is due to the constant thought in your mind that you've wasted such a significant amount of time in your day, leading to such discomforts, such as the anxiety and the anger and the stress. This blog from Manipur Hospital states that anxiety is because you start worrying about how various responsibilities and jobs that you need to accomplish throughout the day is needed to be done in such a short time. And when that workload piles up, you are unable to complete it on time, and therefore, most of the time, it won't even be completed. A post by the health department at the prestigious University of Harvard explores this to a more in-depth level. Because lastly, waking up late can severely affect your mood, and not in a good way, unfortunately. Trust me, I know. It states how a recent study from 2020 suggested that those who sleep late and wake up so late might have a greater predisposition to psychological disturbances. It's also stated that circadian types were likely to have different coping styles to emotional stresses, and the ones who had an earlier schedule seemed to result in better outcomes, being more productive and just having less psychological and mental problems. In other words, those who wake up earlier are much more productive than those who wake up later. And this is mainly due to the fact that they know that they can complete their tasks on time and that they are not falling behind. There's not a massive workload, so they're more motivated, and especially because they had the sunlight too. Overall, although waking up late might seem the more logical option when it comes to sleeping late, it is simply more beneficial to sleep earlier in the first place. Something that I have started doing and I've really seen the difference. This is due to the numerous negative consequences that come with sleeping late, as discussed in the speech, such as those to do with mental health, fatigue, concentration, staying on top of your workload and tasks for the day, and etc. Keep in mind, the mornings truly are the foundations of your day, so please don't let them go to waste. Thank you so much for listening.